Hello everybody, my name is Cole and English is not my native language, so if I make some mistake then sorry. Okay, first of all, this is a car tutorial about DeLorean modeling, DeLorean car, Back to the Future iconic vehicle. Okay, first of all, we need to make the blueprint if you like, if you know. Okay, uh, then I start with a simple plane to start modeling the base mesh, the body of the car. Yes, and I'm just using the simple methods like bridge, extrude, cut, connect. So nothing special, I think. If you can use 3ds Max basics, you can do this, I think. Of course, this is a time-lapse video. You can't see every little move what I do, what I did, but of course you can see the real-time parts of this video on my YouTube channel, of course, and there will be there you can see everything what I really did on this car there. I think, yes. Okay, now I used the boolean to separate no, not separate, to make the wheel curve, I think, I don't know. Yes, and of course this is not a game ready model, but this is lowpoly, so I only use triangles and quads, no 5 or more polygons. Only I use 4 or 3 vertices in one polygon. I hope you understand what I say. Okay. Sorry, but this is new to me now. I will make more English video, but this is my second or third, I think. So I'm not so skillful with this. Okay. I'm just trying to make the base mesh looks realistic, but of course I can't I can't do I cannot do, I don't know, sorry, sorry, I don't know what I would like to say. I know what I would like to say, but I don't know how. This is hard. When I build a car, I always use Symmetry tool first of all, so I can see the full view what I'm doing. This is easier to build the base mesh, I think. Yes, just like I did here. And after using the simple methods what I said before, yes, weld, bevel, extrude, connect, and very important part, when some polygon what you didn't see, nobody will see in the game or in the render scene. No, not render scene, only in game. You can delete it. So because if you can't see the back of the model in the game, and there is polygons there, it's more harder for the CPU and graphics card to draw it to the computer monitor. And of course, you don't need to texture something what never will show in your monitor or in the game. Of course, I think you understand what I try to say. I'm sorry. Yes, I make the bumper. Yeah, as you see, it is not so difficult. So I think it's just a beginner skill needed. And if you would like, I did this with line curves tool. And if you would like to start modeling, then I think the best you can do is start something not so easy, not just a box or I don't know, a brick. Try something bigger, what looks like difficult, just like a car or a boat, maybe I don't know, shop or something what you think you can do, but you will learn miközben. A while, nem az ideje. I don't know, sorry. But you will see it's not so difficult as you see. Well, I hope you understand. Yeah, I'm just using the tools what I said before. Yes, delete the back polygons. And don't afraid. If you can't do something for the first time, just try more. Try once more and once more and again and again. You will learn. Don't worry. And everybody say, I don't know how I need to say this. People say I have skills from birth to do this, but I don't have. I just training, learning, practicing, and again and again and again, night after night. So don't worry, you can do this. Just need to do. That's all. And I said before, but of course in this video you can see the full process, but you can go to my channel and see the real time of this video, parts of this video in real time, where everything is more so slowly, you know, not so fast. and you can reproduce, I don't know how I say, reproduce, maybe that's how. And you can learn from this too, but in real time, yes, more. And another things what is important when you modeling something, use references, of course, from the internet, and download a few picture or just watching from your browser, and use lots of references, not just one, from different angles, from different color, different perspective, and you know, just not from one direction. This is not important. This is so important because to this the DeLorean, this car, I'm used 10 or 12, something like that, picture about you know, this car, and almost every single picture was different. I don't lie, almost every one. And when you are going to the point where you know, oh my god, this is not like the another picture or the another picture, not looks like another picture, and you see difference maybe from the iconic car pictures from the show, you know, the movie. You need to do something, and this is the point where you need to use your imagination and do your best what you can. So of course, if this is going to the portfolio, or this is a job for cash, of course, then I need to work more and more times on this. But this is fine to me, to the tutorial, because it's good enough for somebody who start modeling, and what he needs to learn the basics. So you know, that's all, I think. And always use as a few polygons as you can. Always use a few polygons as you can, maybe because it's more easy to separate and handle than lots of polygon. I hope you understand. Don't use maybe if you go into ZBrush, never going to subdivide 5 and start sculpting, going to subdivide 0, start sculpting. Then you need to more detail, maybe micro detail, or just simple more detail, just add more subdivision level and sculpt forward, and again and again and again, again and again. I will learn English. Don't worry. Yes, as you see, I always use Symmetry to see the full model, full car, because of course if I see the half of the car or half of the model what I'm working on, it's not good enough to moving forward. So maybe if I just see the half of the car, I can make so much more mistake than than now in this process if I use Symmetry tool. But I hope this is of course thing. Sorry. Of course thing, yes, 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 great. Yes, that's a cylinder. I just build things what looks like in the car in the movie, of course, but lots of things in here just maybe looks like not full looks like, you know. Sorry. I just try to build big parts to not to be so empty the back of the car. I hope you understand. So of course I don't have a full list of things what is there, so I can't modeling the official parts, of course, but I hope you understand why. I don't have a DeLorean in my garage, so I can't see how it's working, the time machine, and what parts she have. Yeah, I'm using a line in here, curve tool. It's not so difficult. Using Beziers and try to look to feel the impress to looks good, you know. I try to say see the full car, not just parts, because this is like an art, you know. If you just look one separated model, you maybe it will be not so good as you see the full model every time. Yeah, something like rope. Okay. A little extrude, another extrude, or shell, maybe shell modifier. And of course I delete the polygons, but nobody will see. And another thing, you see, I modeled this before. You know, the parts of the lines on the top of the car and the front of the car, but later I rebuild that parts because I want to look more realistic. Now I chamfer the edges to build the separated parts of the car. Yes. And of course, as I said before, you can see the full process on my YouTube channel in real time. If you can't see this so fast. If you are not Flash or something. Yes, and I'm using polygroups, you know, to separate the blocks of the car. This is I think the start of the beginner course. What is smoothing group? Not so important. Yes, I'm using connect. Okay. I cut every polygons, every vertex to somewhere else. Delete the back polygons. But nobody can see in the game. Okay, in here I separate every piece of block because it's much cheaper with polygons than the other way. You don't need to always cut everything to everything. Maybe you can detach from there and delete few polygons, few edges, you know. You can weld maybe. You don't need to build the full one body or the full model from one model. I hope you understand. You can always cheat. Yes, another line tool using with symmetry. You will see. Yes, off. Okay. Just to look something rope, something like rope. And another loop. Right click and using with Bezier. And done. Okay. Just make a single ring and delete polygons that nobody see. And as I said before, don't afraid to start something big, because when I learned modeling, I'm learning all of time modeling, but when I start modeling and modeling course, and after I try to make job, to get a job, the test model was SSD KFZ SDKFZ maybe 251, and this is a big and complex war machine, war vehicle, you know, and I just started, and of course there was lots of mistake and error, but I did, and I get the job. Okay. In here, I move the pivot to the center of the wheel, and this is how I can do this, and simply rotate, you know, the one piece of that. Yes, I tried to make some hole to the wheel, but I make another option. I make booleans and select edges, shift and left click, you know, and move back to the polygons. Yes. In this part it's very funny and annoyed. I don't know what is annoyed. I'm sorry. uh, these parts is I made because I use a reference, but when I checked the official reference in the movie, you know, a picture from the movie, there was something else. So I need to build that part again. You will see. Yes. And this is not special. Use cylinder, yes. Another simple part. Use symmetry. I don't need to build another side, you know. Weld and cut every polygon to somewhere. You don't need polygons what don't change the body, to change the surface of the model, you know. And of course, in game ready and low poly modeling, the first rule is never use polygons what you don't need. Yes. That was a railing, I don't know. You know what is that? And I just use a path deform with line, a simple line. So this was the method. Yeah, in here I just build together these parts, but vertical. I didn't weld the parts from the grid, from the grid. You know, these are separate parts, and this is great for you don't need to use more polygon. This is cheaper version, and great too. I just separate the polygon to so I can put material to the backlights, you know, red, yellow, and white. I don't want to texture and UVs the full model. maybe later, but not now. Okay, and I think we going to the end of the video. And I say again what I said before, you can check the full process in real time of this video in parts of this video, you know, in real time on my channel, where you can see every single step of what I did. And you know, if I make some mistake in English, then sorry, but not that my native language, so I'm learning, but not so fast as I want. As always, in every way, every single moment in life, you know, every single thing in life, you can't learn fast enough. And of course, if you have any question, then just write it and I try to answer as fast as I can. And I want to say something, but I don't remember. Of course, yeah, I get it. If you build a model and you would like to, you don't know it's great or not great, or you would like to know what I think of that, just send to me to my email address, and I will make a video from that, and you can see what you need to do something else, somehow else, or you know. Okay, great. Okay, and last thing, uh, uh, in the movie, in the front of the video and the end of the video, you can see the turntable of this car, and I did that in Marmoset tool bag. If you would like to know the name of the program what I use for that, Marmoset tool bag. Okay, thanks for watching, and if you have any question, just write it and I try to answer as fast as I can. Thank you and all the best. And if you make something, just send me or show me, get me a link, and you know, all the best from here. Back in time. No, mindegy. Sorry. Have a nice day. Bye bye.